Hello, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in here again. And I wanted to let y'all know that I've been going and listening to some of the, on YouTube here, of course, listening to some of the survivors' stories, on what they went through and stuff. And every time they have somebody interview and the person will ask the survivor what made them decide to get into the relationship with the narcissist in the first place is the love bombing, folks. The narcissist uses the love bombing real seriously on you. It's like they go overboard, showering you with gifts and taking you to the best places to eat and just telling you that you're the best person that they ever met and just making you feel real special, if you're, going and staying all night with the narcissist, they might get up and cook your breakfast for you the next morning or something like that, folks, and just give you the real special treatment, something that you've never experienced before. And remember that one video where I said if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, if you see that sign, folks, during that relationship, then you'll know what I've been talking about. But a lot of the survivors said that that's what drew them into that relationship was the love bombing of the narcissist and how they treated them special and stuff like that, folks. And that's what you fall in love with. You fall in love with the special treatment that you get before the mask slips off the narcissist and you find out there's a monster behind the mask. That's what you fall in love with is the Prince Charming. Because narcissists are charming. They know exactly what to do and say to draw you into their pattern. And you just got to watch for the red flags, folks, because almost every one of them survivors was asked that question, and they answered it honestly. They said the love bombing is what drew them in, because they said that they had never had a relationship like that before, and he made them feel so special. And so that's why they fell in love with him. And he'll over-exaggerate everything. And if he's got family, folks, they will go along with the narcissist trying to make him look good and stuff too. It might be a family of narcissists, folks, because I heard this one girl, she was talking about her narcissistic relationship, and she said that family was a family of covert narcissists, and she said the family took her in and made her feel special, and she had a little boy too, and the little boy was introduced to them and everything, and before they got married and stuff. And she said at first the narcissist treated her son really good, and then as time went on, she started seeing little digs that he was doing to the little boy to abuse him. And she said she was being passive about it, so she let it go, because at that time in the relationship, she didn't think it was a big deal. But then she got to thinking about it, and she realized that what he was doing was mildly abusing her son at the time. And that's what I say, folks. The narcissist will fool you at first, and they'll make you think that you are the best thing that ever happened to them. And then once they get you in there, folks, it won't be long till the mask slips. And then he's going to reveal the real monster to you. And that's when you're going to realize that you've made a mistake and everything. But if you get involved with this narcissist, that's when you're going to realize that you made the mistake, but you're already drawn in. And he's going to start gaslighting you and putting you down and telling you that you ain't no good, you can't do this, you can't do that, you wear your makeup wrong, don't wear makeup, be jealous of you, won't let you spend time with your family and friends, and they isolate you real bad. You won't be able to have your friends over to eat, or you won't be able to go to their place and eat or anything like that, folks, and you will have to sit there and adore the narcissist 24/7, folks. Because the narcissist has to have attention all the time. And chances are, like I said about that woman a while ago with the little boy, the narcissist probably secretly was jealous of that little boy because he felt like that he was taking the mom's attention away, so he slowly started abusing the little boy. And this is one of the reasons that they don't like pets or the elderly either, folks, is because what if you have like your parent living in your house or whatever, and you have to kind of take care of your parent because they've got elderly and can't do for themselves or whatever. Well, that takes your attention off to the narcissist, and you have to focus your attention on the elderly parent by helping them out and cooking for them and things like that. And also, you have to show pets attention too, folks. And that's why they don't like pets. And some of them narcissists, when their mask slips, they'll mistreat a pet because they don't have empathy or anything, folks. They don't have it for you or the pet or your elderly parents or any others, folks. Any other pets outside the relationship or any elderly people outside that relationship, they don't like them, folks. And that's just the way narcissists are. That's part of their pattern, folks. Anything that they feel threatened about you paying more attention to anything like that, it threatens the attention of the narcissist, and they don't like it. They even do that with their own children, folks. They see those children as a hindrance, so they will, their own children, can you imagine that, folks? They push their own children aside because they feel threatened with the children, afraid that you're going to have to show them too much attention. And because they don't have love and empathy, they're not capable of loving their children anyway. Because if you've ever seen that movie, folks, called Enough, if you just sit back and pay attention to Jennifer Lopez and that little girl that acts as the mother and daughter, the comments that narcissist made to her about the little girl and stuff like that, and how he pushed her and shoved her down on the floor and stuff. That's a prime example on what a narcissist is. Just picture how you would feel if that were your child and that guy pushed your little kid down. Just imagine how that would feel, folks. You don't want to see your child abused, so if I were you, I wouldn't live in a narcissistic relationship if you got children, or I wouldn't live in one without children, folks, because it's not a good life to live. But Anyway, I wanted to get back on here and make another video. I laid down again because my husband took off to the state fair, and he didn't leave here till about 3 o'clock because he had his friends back out here helping him with the fence down below. And so after he left, I started getting tired, and I laid down and took myself a nap again. Since I've had this cold or whatever it is, it kind of makes me a little bit tired and stuff like that. Well, folks, I hope these videos help out. And you guys have a good night and a blessed night, too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye-bye.